Life is a stage, and we are the actors, and everybody have a part to play. Like a never-ending movie with all different characters, each one have a role to portray. Down to the scavengers and them barristers, all them doctors and lawyers, and these ministers. So this honorable this, and this honorable that, and this lady so and so, is a part of them people playing, I want you to know. So don't blame the politician anytime you find you get bad administration. Oh no, that was meant to be. The fella is playing his role superbly. Now don't blame the judges for their injustice. Why blame the criminals, I say? They come out to play. This movie star in the Garden of Eden.
Welcome back, everybody. It is Father's Friday here on the Now Morning Show, and you just saw a little clip of the music video there of Life is a Stage, now by Brother Valentino. Now, life may be a stage, but fatherhood definitely
I don't hear anything or anyone.
Fatherhood is not a stage. Fatherhood is not a performance. It is the real deal. And we are going to be speaking this morning with the legendary Calypsonian Brother Valentino himself and his son, Jasani Philip. And we're going to speak about fatherhood. We're going to speak about the emotions of it and, relationships between father and son as well. Good morning, gentlemen, and thank you for being with us this morning. It is an honor and a pleasure as well.
The honor and pleasure is all mine.
It's also a pleasure for me to be speaking to you, especially when my son is part of the program. I'm the
yes,
son.
Definitely. Brother Valentino.
Well, you see why he's the father, because he have better lyrics than his son.
Well, boy, trust me, I know it too, because my father has better lyrics than me. Now, Brother Valentino, we go to you first. Coming from your era and, the way in which you would have grown up and the lessons you would have learned from the fathers and the father figures around you as well, what does it mean to you to be a father?
Well, first of all, a father has to display love, apart from your commitments, because, their fathers, they're just committed fathers. But the love that children expect from fathers, they hardly get it. Some don't get it. But I really believe, love is the answer. Love is really the first gift, the first, act you should display to your children. Love conquers all. Once you have love, you have a good relation with your children.
Everything, love is the first step, and from there, anything else, once you do it in love,
right,
it would go in the right direction.
Yes.
So, Jasani, how would you describe your relationship with your father?
I'm losing you all.
Can you hear me now, Jasani?
Hello?
Jasani, can you hear me now? All right. We seem to be having some technical issues there. All right, can you hear me now?
Yes, I hear you now.
Wonderful. I was asking how you would describe your relationship with your father.
All right. If you ask my mom, she would definitely tell you how the father and son relationship is too much of a friend relationship more than a father and son relationship. I don't know if that could justify if there's a justifiable response, but really and truly, let me put it this way. There are few people who I can relate better with on most things than my father. You understand?
Right.
We you ever hear the old saying where your mother used to say your father spit in your mouth?
Yeah.
As gross as it sounds. And now with the addition of the hairstyle and the gray beard, I
Right.
guess I'm marching along to the same beat now.
Yeah. Right.
You understand? But basically, basically is a lazy word. The truth of the matter is, since I've been growing up, I always had a very close relationship with my father because of his views on certain things, and I think I adopted a lot of his views, and so we had that in common. So we never really had conflict with our ideologies,
Right.
and then we really enjoy each other company. You understand? And I think that in itself is like, put it this way, I have plenty other siblings, 4 sisters and 3 brothers, and rest in peace, Sasha died. But when we get together, Daddy and I would always have to take a little time alone, just the vibes now, because
Yeah.
we you know we got very family and thing, but we must take a runaway and just I don't know if it's something that would affect the other members of the family, but it's something that we needed. We always needed that little time, a little extra bonding
Right.
time.
Right.
And
Right.
and some of the times in my life when I really needed somebody on a different level, like going through some of the phases in life that take you from young adult to or young man to young adult, he was there to kind of cushion it for me now, you know. So the relationship is that what you call it? Best friend? The best relationship. Right.
And Brother Valentino, you know, that this tells me something. This tells me that there's a great deal of communication between you and your son, you and your children. Tell us about, you know, how you went about creating that type of relationship that you know, of course you're his father, but you know, you feel you're on that level as if you have a true friendship as well. Because not all father and son relationships are like that.
Yes, you see, because you see, a lot of us really don't realize the importance of family. You know? But family, I mean, your family is it, you know, that is the foundation. I mean, you have to build that sort of a relation with them because it's necessary. You know, I mean, it's good for the whole family and it's a good example to set. So when my children have their children, they will say, well, my dad, you know, daddy used to do such and so. They will following daddy footsteps because daddy said the right precedent first, you know. So I try, apart from being the father I am, I try to set the example for the other children so they could follow suit and have a nice family growth, you know, instead of family. You know, family sometimes you consider a best friend,
Right.
like your family and all this kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I try to erase that from them and show them how important family life is and how important your siblings are to you. So
Definitely.
I always try to protect that. Let me tell you something. I just if I get that and hit just only once in my life, I must be hit them 20 times. If you
And
get that,
I can tell you exactly what I was for. But I want to tell a joke. I want to tell this joke, right? I was going primary school. Even I came home, and in the excitement probably to eat or watch cartoons, because remember we all may be a little too young, but TV's a sign off and sign back for a long time, right?
Yeah. Right.
When TV silence have meditation, Sesame Street, and then cartoons. So I must come home and in my enthusiasm to watch TV, forget to say good evening. And for my mother, not to put my hand on me, my father decide he will get my mock blow out now. You understand? And that was the only time I can remember. But the truth of the fact is the open door policy. You see that ability to make your children feel comfortable to come to you, I think is what my father insisted, because I have 3 kids, and I don't try to be my children's friend, but if we have a friendship, I don't damage it.
Right.
You understand? So what I do is, if I have to parent, I will parent. But once everything cool, we live in, and I don't make them feel, oh God, look, daddy come in. No man, because I believe in total development, mental development, personality development. So when they try to hamper, try to march down a road that you don't know what you're starving this child from being.
Right.
And it's one thing I know. I just look at my life, and I just feel I could have been so many things. But if I die today or tomorrow, the one thing I will feel comfortable going to my grave knowing is I was a good father. And I learned how to be a good father from the relationship I had with my father. And it's not, you cannot watch relationship your father, your mother have, or your father and you see what you foster. It might sound slightly narcissistic or slightly selfish, but if it's important to you, you would work on it. And it's like, I have different relationships with all of my children, but they are all genuine relationships. And I think if I look at my father, like the relationship he had with each of his children, they will talk about different. I show me and that, you talk about me then. I'm sure about that. You understand? But it doesn't take away from the validity of the connection. You understand? And the other thing is, if my father don't hear from me for a while due to the rigors of life, when we talk, the first thing that's coming to my mouth is, gosh, bro, I can't wait to see you. It's not like where I was, why you called me, It's the first thing is we are cool, but we had to get together. So it's almost like all of that time that passed, null and void now.
Right.
And a lot of people like to make you feel guilty when they can't reach out. But if I love you the last time you see me, I will love you the next time. There's nothing changed.
Right.
There's no degradation in love because I didn't see it.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
But life is very demanding. 24 hours in a day is not well now. It's a little too much because we home is in a beard or growing. we home just growing beard and just in here, you know? But at the end of the day, I think everybody responsible for the quality of relationships that they experience, but it helps when the person you're trying to foster a relationship with is just as good or as willing to put effort into it as you are.
Definitely.
And I think that is where we have in common. We understand and appreciate. I mean, I used to do some real stupid things that, oh my God, Daddy had a real expensive sneaker that was slightly too small for me. Daddy, remember the shoes, the Vikings? And no matter what you tell me, your foot can't fit in it. Because that was the thing back then. I'd take it at the and go and screw it, put it on the back bus. I'll never forget that. And I was expecting brimstone and fire. But he was just like, boy, why you take? And he showed me at that point in time that material things not more important than our relationship.
Correct.
And to me, that was a life lesson learned. Anything I said my child, like things mash up, things not that I want it, but we have each other. And once you have each other, everything will come back, material things. And those are lessons that subliminally was passed down.
Definitely. I wish I had more time to chat with you both this morning. That was the only time they're allowing us.
Yeah, because you have to news.
In the morning. Yeah.
Don't worry, my wife doesn't work with her, so I know. Right? But it's awesome, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, I want to thank you. I want to thank you both, Brother Valentino, Jasani. Thank you for joining us this morning. And thank you for sharing this. And, there are some lessons that you shared there that I hope that I have definitely learned. And I hope that some young fathers out there definitely learned as well. Thank you so much.
Young father? You're a young father?
No, I'm not a father.
Oh, I'm not going to say because in 3 years' time I'm going to... no problem.
Let me run away with that one. I'm not ready for the fatherhood yet. But thank you so much.
It was awesome.
It was awesome. Thank you so much. And happy Father's Day. Early happy Father's Day.
Thank you all.
Have a great one.
All right. Everybody be safe. Happy Father's Day to all. Blessings to the nation.
Yes, and blessings to you and Brother Valentino. Have a good one.
Daddy love you.
Okay, son. Love you.
All right, thank you. Bye.
And see from the beginning, woman was trouble. But then your rule is according to your script, I say, and your fate would be judgment day. And according to the part that you play, the master will pay. Now down to the little children, from the time they born, they enjoyed life, great movie. But some of